In today's lesson, we are going to be creating animals based off of Truff Studios in Santa Monica. Truff Studios out of Santa Monica, California, they're responsible for creating the Adidas logos and a lot of other famous designs and logos. One thing that they enjoy doing is also creating these minimal lines, maximum impact figures out of animals. Okay, so really quick, I do want to go to the studio and look at what they did for Adidas. So you can kind of just look at the simple line work that they created. So here are the animals that we're going to be creating using line and pattern, positive and negative space. Okay, which I'll get into in a second. So here is their website. Again, these are the logos that they created for Adidas. And by using just very simple line work, they're able to create a form. Okay, so these are the icons for the modern fitness app that the studio did. Okay, so if you want to just look here and you're just seeing again, it's positive and negative space, simple line work that creates a shape and hence a form. Lovely, lovely work. Okay. And then in this part, it says what it stands for. So this is run, walk, hike, yoga. Sleep, stretch. I really like the stretch. That's lovely. Okay, let's get into the assignment. So again, if you want to go back and look at this or look at some of the work they did on the minimal lines. Here's a sample from last year. So what you're going to be doing is first taking go onto Google Class or go onto Google Images and find an animal. You're going to bring the animal into Photoshop. This is an 17 by 11. When you look at the animal, the first thing I want you to do is decide where are the different shapes. Okay, we're going to be using line to create a shape. Once you identify the shape, then you can come in and design the pattern. Okay. So for example, here we have a butterfly. So I bring in a butterfly and then I identify where I want the shapes. So as you can see, I have a shape here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I'll do the tail here, 11. All right, so you can see I just came in and I literally created the shape. All right, now if it's a mirror image, you can select all of these, hold down the shift key, select them all, control J, and then you can edit, transform, and flip them horizontally. Okay, we'll go over that. So let's say, for example, this shape. All I did was I took the pencil tool, okay, and you can pick, depending on what color you want it. I'm going to just do this one red. And then I'm going to get a new layer. Actually, not a group. New layer. And in the layer, I literally just came in here. I hold down the shift key. Okay. And I'm drawing out the shape. I'm holding down the shift key right now to make this shape. Okay. Then you can fill the shape in. And this just helps you identify what area you're going to be working in, okay? If you want to use the pen tool, you can as well. Once I kind of identify the area, then I'm going to come in and start with my pattern. Okay, so let's see here. I think that's a pattern I made for that section. Pattern. Okay, so depending on, you just start looking at different patterns to fill in and recreate that area. Eventually, I'll take that off, okay? So if you go in here and look at the principles of design, and the elements of art. So the very first element that we're going to be working with is shape. Okay, so we're taking a shape. Then with line, we're going to be creating a pattern, and that then is going to be creating the form. All right, so the first thing you have to do is identify the shape, decide on what type of line work you want to do, and then that will in turn create the form, which is the animal. The principle of designs that we're going to be working with, of course, balance, because we want to balance out your animal, pattern, okay, and then a rhythm, okay. So a repetition of elements such as line, shape, and form. We're going to be doing a repetition of line, all right, in this project. Patterns decorate the art with regularly repeated elements such as shapes or colors. So we're going to be using shape. So we're using the line to create the rhythm and the pattern within the shape, and then therefore creating a form, which is your animal. Okay. So what I'd like you to do today is identify your shape, your different